You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports. Well, in a move that can only be described, and I'm sure it will be, as stunningly courageous and brave, Simone Biles has decided to drag up from yet more Olympic events. I don't know if she's citing mental health. We'll have to see that in the article. But it seems, once again, a spot that could have went to somebody else. And yes, there will be alternates that will step up in her place. But that's not the point. You didn't have to make the trip over here if you weren't mentally prepared. I'm sorry, CNN, that I'm a white dude and I'm criticizing Simone Biles. I don't care, okay? You can get mad all day. That's up to you. I don't give a rat's ass or a damn either one. There's also places that are trying to make this into some racial issue. It's not. I have said, look, if you're a world-class athlete, there's not only a physical component, but it's the ability to handle the stress that comes with what you are doing, what you are going out there and performing under those kinds of pressures. Yes, you should be mentally prepared. The Olympics only comes around every so often. You've had plenty of time knowing this was coming. If you didn't want to compete, you should not have entered to begin with. I mean, I've saw some lunatic takes. For example, Colin Cowherd coming out and saying she faced more pressure than Tom Brady or Michael Jordan ever has. You're out of your ever-loving mind. You are a complete lunatic, Colin Cowherd. That is ridiculous. That is one of the dumbest comments I've ever heard about the two GOATs, the greatest of all time in any sports, Tom Brady and Michael Jordan. Let's get to this article. It's from Fox News. Simone Biles withdraws from the vault and bars, may still compete on floor and beam. American gymnast Simone Biles has withdrawn from the vault and uneven bars event at the Tokyo Olympics, U.S. Gymnastics said on Saturday. Earlier, the superstar withdrew from team competition after one rotation and chose not to compete in the individual all-around, citing her mental health. Quote, after further consultation with medical staff, Biles withdrew from two events and will continue to be evaluated for the balance beam and the floor exercise finals. USA Gymnastics said in a statement about the bars and vault, we remain in awe of Simone, who continues to handle this situation with courage and grace, and all of the athletes who have stepped up during these unexpected circumstances. I'm sorry, I don't see anything that is courageous about what she is doing whatsoever. Biles is one of the most celebrated gymnasts in history and was projected to win multiple gold medals in Tokyo. In 2016, she won 4 gold medals and 1 bronze in Rio de Janeiro. The gymnasts have cited the, quote, twisties, which throws off an athlete's awareness in the air in her withdrawals. The U.S. women won silver in the team event, and American Sunsi Lee won gold in the all-around. Great job. Michaela Skinner, who had a 4th highest score in the vault during qualifications, will compete in the vault finals in her place for the U.S. along with Jade Carey, who finished with the 2nd highest score. Biles was the defending Olympic champion in the vault. Quote, it looks like I get to put a competition Leo on just one more time, Skinner tweeted. I can't wait to compete in the vault finals. Doing this for us at Simone Biles. It's go time, baby. And look, I'm glad that some of these girls that want to compete are getting a chance to. It's just a shame that Simone Biles did not have the wherewithal to withdraw from these Olympics completely. Just not go. It sounds to me like, in all honesty, she wanted to retire from competition. That's my guess. Now, there's been all kinds of rumors out there. There's been rumors that maybe she was put under some social justice pressure to protest. Maybe she didn't want to do that. I don't know. If she's got a legit physical issue, something that she is injured, I can understand withdrawing from competition. But when you're talking about the mental health game, I'm sorry, I'm not giving you a pass. Yes, mental health is absolutely an issue. But this is something she should have addressed before she got here. Okay? Let another lady have the opportunity to literally make the trip in your place, on your behalf. Okay? Don't show up. I will say this. I think it's sort of ironic that in an Olympics where the TV ratings are god-awful, what would have been possibly the most lucrative draw in the Olympics for the TV ratings, i.e. making the most money for advertisers, Simone Biles will not be competing, and evidently advertisers are freaking out over that. Too bad. Too bad. Look, if you want to achieve GOAT status, if you want to be one of the greatest athletes of all time, then you have to be able to go out and withstand and perform under mental pressures. Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, Muhammad Ali. Can you imagine what it is that Jackie Robinson went through mentally? Okay? That's why he's considered one of the greatest athletes of all time to ever lace up any sneakers or cleats or anything else. He had to go out and perform under immense pressure, and I will continue to say part of it is the generation you're working with. I'm sorry, but many in that generation have I don't feel good that day. I'm having a mentally soft day. They've been influenced by social media, and they want to drag up and they want to quit. I'm just being real. Okay? My generation, Generation X, the generation behind me, the baby boomers, and people from generations before that, just mentally tougher. Okay? Mentally tougher. Go out there, perform, work every day in terrible conditions. Our firefighters in this country, our policemen, our military are all under immense mental scrutiny. And you say you're under too much pressure and you're having a bad mental day. And I got to be honest with you, the other component I don't like about this is, look, it's one thing for her to say, I'm having a bad mental day, I'm out. It's another thing to celebrate her as if she's courageous and brave for having done so. No, she quit. Man, I don't care what you say, Simone Biles, you are a quitter. Today, you dragging up out of these games, that is a quitter's mentality. You know what greatest athletes of all time don't do? They don't quit. It's the last thing they do. They don't just quit and walk away. If this was any other athlete right now, I'm going to be honest with you, if it was a straight white male athlete, they would be getting destroyed. Absolutely obliterated today. When Andrew Luck walked away from the Colts, he got lambasted. He got slammed. Everybody came down on Andrew Luck, and he retired before the season started. Not during the middle of competition for something that you had all kinds of time to decide whether or not you wanted to be there to begin with. Tell me what you think. Black and white sports fans, Simone Biles drags up again. There you go. Courageously and bravely and stunningly drags up and quits once again. Peace. I'm out. Till next.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.